spending money with a card, like whether we're tapping or using our phone or our watch, or I don't even know what you can. I'm sure you can tap with many other things now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they're doing like microchips in bodies yet or whatever to pay.
Like little wristbands.
Oh, I've seen coffee cups. I've seen the top of coffee cups. Why does spending in that way feel really different to spending with cold, hard cash?
When you're tapping a card or your phone or something, you get the feedback, you get that little ding, but you're not really like handing anything over. Regardless of the amount that you're tapping, it's the same experience. So even though sort of in your head this amount of money has left my account, you don't really feel it. Like, it's not as tangible versus like, say, having a $50 note that you've just got out of the ATM, and then you're like literally giving it to someone.
Yes.
There's just something sort of your lizard brain almost, like it's different.
Yes. We connect with that. The word you used there was like losing something, and I think that is true. Like, from what I understand as my pretend neuroscientist, research will tell me.
Yep.
You get pain receptors light up in your brain when you hand over physical cash. Like, your brain literally hurts. It hurts to give up money, like cold, hard cash.
Yeah. I mean, it's technically not the pain receptors.
Okay, you tell me more. Say more.
But it's but it is something like that. Yeah, there is something. There is like a signal. We have loss aversion, and it's not just humans who have this. Like, animals have this.
Yes.
Like, imagine like a squirrel with its like acorns or whatever. You have things that have value, and naturally you don't want to lose those things.
Yes.
And when it's cash, you get that that feeling of loss because you're handing something over and they're taking it away, and your pocket is lighter, like your wallet's lighter.
Yeah.
And it's just not the same with tapping your card. Even if like we feel like we should know at a sort of consciously that money's leaving. It's still money, but we've just sort of abstracted it.
Yeah, I love to think that we're all like these intellectual beasts that are like, okay, I can rationally understand that it's the same thing, but exactly to your point, it's like we're all just like, we are like lizards, aren't we? We just haven't evolved as much.
Monkeys.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, when we use credit cards, I've seen research, I think from the US, that basically says, I'm going to get the part of the brain wrong again, but basically the part of the brain that connects when we're doing things like gambling ignite as well. So our brain almost doesn't see spending money on a credit card like spending our money at all.
Yeah, it's like there's this concept called like psychological distance, which is sort of how sort of close something feels, not just physically. So like in terms of cash, like that's the really sort of close, tangible thing.
Yeah.
Paying with your card has got more psychological distance, and then paying with credit's even more, because psychological distance isn't just the physical distance, it's like time, like temporal distance. And so now when you're paying with a credit card, like you don't even have that thought of like, hey, money's leaving my account, because it's not. Nothing's really happening. You're paying for something with future money. Like, it'll come out of your account at some point, but there's the further away it is, like in terms of psychological distance, you just react to it differently. You end up being a little bit less sort of mindful maybe about like how you're spending it. You can become a little bit like frivolous with it, like, I'll just tap this, I'll tap that. It's like, future me will deal with that. And then, however long later, your future self is like, what the fuck? What did I do?
Yes.
Sorry, can I swear?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Oh, you're new here. Yes, you're in fine company. Do not worry about that at all. But it's so true. And it's like we create these psychological barriers and distances to connect to our money. But my question is, so what does that actually mean? Like, should we just all go back to cash forever for everything? Are we going to have those little envelopes that our grandparents used to have?
I don't know about that. I personally, I live the sort of wallet-free lifestyle. I've got one of those little magnetic wallets stick on the back of my phone. And I don't really want to go back to cash. I don't want to be carrying that around. But yeah, you do lose some. Like, it's a trade-off, right? Like, we're sort of accepting sort of more psychological distance, which kind of decreases our awareness of our spending in some ways. We're accepting that in exchange for the convenience of digital payments, because they are genuinely really convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can literally take your coffee cup that we were just talking about, your keys, go and pay for your coffee with your coffee cup and then just walk away. Like, that is wild.